Greetings everyone, it's Paul here, back again with another video, and I've been a bit quiet for the past month. January's been a real quiet month for me. I haven't uploaded anything on YouTube. A few people have asked me, have I stopped making videos? And the answer is no, I haven't stopped making videos. I just had a quiet January. January's like, it's like hibernation month, I mean, it's just a time when I like to kind of recover from the previous year, and contemplate the year ahead and prepare for the year ahead. So I just took a bit of time out. I actually have been editing videos behind the scenes. I just haven't uploaded anything in January. But I've also just been doing a few other things, it's just been some home renovation stuff. I've been working on mixing an album of music that I've been working on. So a few other things going on as well. And like I said, I was just thinking about how to move forward on YouTube. What sort of content am I going to be putting out on YouTube going forward? For the past year, when I started YouTube last January, I made a commitment to put out 2 videos per week, every week. And I stuck to that. I like to sort of set goals and push myself to stick to them. So I did that. But moving forward, it's like, well, do I want to just keep doing that? And really, I'd want to focus more on the quality of content I'm putting out, rather than just say, oh, I've got to make 2 videos a week. What should it be about? Actually, have better content, probably less frequently. So I'll probably maybe be doing 1 video a week from now on. And hopefully of higher quality. I've also started using, or just got new software for editing. I'm using After Effects now. I've been using Sony Vegas, which is not great, but it was better, years and years ago. It wasn't too bad, but these days it's not that great. It's just time to move on to something a bit better. So I'm using After Effects now, but again, it's getting the hang of new software takes a while as well. So it's all just little things going on. So like the content I'm putting out on YouTube as well. I mean, YouTube as a platform is not conducive to any content provider who is spreading the truth. YouTube is not a good platform for that. Okay, in fact, they're going to do everything they can to squash and discourage anyone who is spreading anything that's close to the truth. And this is a problem, and a lot of content providers have said the same thing. A lot of content providers have actually left YouTube. I'm going to stay on YouTube, but I've also got a channel up on Rumble now. So if you are a subscriber to me on YouTube, I please do encourage you to go and subscribe to me over there on Rumble. Because I don't know how YouTube's going to be going forward. It's not a good place for content providers right now. There's so much restriction, copyright this, copyright that, strikes, bans, shadow bans. It's not a platform that is friendly to content providers, especially if they're spreading the truth in any way, shape or form. If you're putting out content that is not rocking the boat, that is, upholding the status quo, that is anaesthetising the population in some way to what's going on, then great, YouTube's going to work for you. But for other content providers, it's not a good platform. But I'm going to stay on YouTube as long as, that's possible. Keep putting content out. And also, what kind of content? I'm kind of going to maybe focus more on specific subjects, which I'm still formulating. But I want to keep putting out, the gospel and sound doctrine. There's a big satanic agenda out there being pushed, and it's rife on YouTube. This kind of works-based salvation doctrine that's being pushed, and it seems to be growing. So I want to do my part to counteract that. And I'm also digging into the nature of reality. I was watching a YouTube video on a channel called Flatzoid Perspective, and talking about the Mandela effect. And the Mandela effect was a big subject, a few years back, and it's kind of died down. But it seems to just be an ongoing thing. When you look at reality around us, it seems like the whole of reality is breaking down and is turned on its head. And there were some interesting topics brought up on that about, what is the Mandela effect? No one can really say what it is, but people are saying they can't deny that it's happening. Strange things are occurring. I mean, we've only got to look at the world around us now, and it's not just the trivial stuff like, something in a movie's changed, or, a logo on a food packet or something like that. It comes into more profound things. It's kind of controversial territory, because you're getting into things like Bible changes, and they are occurring, and a lot of Christians will deny that it's even happening. In actual fact, I had a discussion just the other day, like a couple of weeks back, and we were discussing the Mandela effect, and I was with a fellow believer who's been a Christian his whole life, and I said about how there's been a lot of changes to the King James Bible, one being the Lord's Prayer. It used to be forgive us our trespasses, and now it's forgive us our debts. And he was like, no. Maybe in the New King James Version, no, it's always been trespasses. So he went and looked it up, and lo and behold, there it is, forgive us our debts. And he was like stumped. And there's been a lot of lifelong Christians who have said, I've always read the King James Bible, which seems to be the Bible that is most affected by this phenomenon. So you had lifelong Christians say, I've always read the King James Bible, I know it, pretty much inside and out, and I'm telling you, things have changed in it. And there's other examples. It's always the lion lays down with the lamb, changed to the wolf lays down with the lamb. There's so many examples out there, but also, reality itself is changing. And like I said on this video I was watching, guy was talking about Gibraltar and how some people remember it being an island, whereas it's attached to Spain. So there's so many things out there, and people swear they've got a collective memory of things being a certain way, and they're no longer that way. So it's like the question is, what is reality? What is it? We assume, it's just a solid construct that never changes, but is reality changing supernaturally? And in fact, has reality always changed supernaturally? But most of the time people just don't notice. And it's something we're noticing a lot more now. So I want to kind of delve into the nature of reality a lot more, because I have been noticing a lot of really strange things over the years, real kind of crazy stuff. So it's always been a subject at the back of my mind, but it's something I think we should explore a little bit further. So I want to spend some time on that as well as just the general practical advice stuff as well. There's so much stuff going on in the world now, so many agendas being pushed, and really to spend time going, this is coming, this is happening. I don't spend too much time on that stuff. We know there's an agenda. We know it's moving forward. We kind of have an idea of the times we're living in. So it's really just encouragement to just, keep mind, body and soul together in these times we're living in. So I think I'm going to kind of focus on those three subjects primarily moving forward, and just put out higher quality content in general. That's the plan anyway. So, but whether that actually happened remains to be seen. But that's kind of what I've been formulating in my mind. So I think I'll leave it there. This video is just really an update on what's been happening or hasn't been happening, and what's going to be happening going forward. I haven't died suddenly or anything like that. So yeah, I'll still be putting out content every week, as usual. And I'll see you again on the next video. Bye bye for now.